you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to those of you that are new here. I've had a couple new subscribers recently, so I just want to say hello. My name is Iman. I know it's spelled Iman, but it's pronounced Iman. I feel like I have to do this like every couple of videos just to make sure we're all on the same page. But for today's video, it is kind of just like finishing a video that I had already kind of started. So if you guys watched my previous video, I recently posted a really huge collective haul, and I was supposed to include the stuff that I had gotten from Sephora in that video, but two things. One, I had a flight to Florida literally that same day. I ended up running out of time, so I wasn't able to include the Sephora stuff, but also that video is 40 minutes long and I didn't even go through all the stuff I got from Sephora. And you guys, I got a lot of stuff from Sephora. So it actually kind of worked out that I didn't have time to do it and I had to go catch my flight because that video would have literally just been like not even enjoyably long. You know what I mean? Like it would have just been like, okay, I know you guys would have not been paying attention. Okay, so I kind of got sidetracked and I forgot what I was saying. Today's video is going to be finishing off what I kind of started. So I'm sorry it's like a back-to-back of like hauls, but I just like had a month of just like buying a ton of makeup. So I wanted to talk about it with you guys. Like, isn't that what we're all here for? To talk about makeup, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So that being said, I'm not even gonna ramble because I already know this video is going to be long as well. I literally had like 2 videos back to back that are 40 minutes long, and I'm sure this one's gonna be right up there as well. But I'm gonna do my best to contain it, keep the talking to a minimum, and let's just go ahead and jump on into the products. So considering I just got like a bunch of stuff, I'm not gonna do this in any rhyme or reason. I'm literally just gonna pick and go. First thing that I got is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner with Rose Fruit Extract. Removes impurities and softens. I've been looking for a toner that I can use in the morning for a while now. I have actually a pretty good amount of toners, but all of the toners that I use are like nighttime toners that are like have salicylic acid, hyaluronic acid, that are like exfoliating toners, you know what I mean? Like the AHA, BHA kind of a situation. I wanted something that would be gentle enough for me to use in the morning, something that's hydrating, because I am using such like intense toners at night. I needed something to just replenish it back with moisture because my skin does tend to get a little bit dry when I do use those toners. So I picked this guy up. They had it like right at the front and I just keep seeing it everywhere, so I'm like, all right, like I need to get it. I used to use rose water as a toner in the mornings like a while ago and I loved it. I don't actually even know why I stopped doing that, but I figured this would actually be a really good one, and I just, oh, so cute. Like, and they actually have like roses in the actual bottle, so I'm excited to introduce this little guy to my morning routine. The next thing that I got is just a repurchase. I love this stuff. I really love it. Let me tell you what it is. So it's the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. You guys, like, this stuff is so good. My mom actually got me hip to this. She like bought it one day and I just saw it laying around and I gave it a try and I was like, oh my god, stop. Like, it's so good. I actually didn't even use it today, but like it just gives your hair, oh, that's not my hair, like so much texture, and it basically essentially just makes your hair dirty, if that makes sense. So most of you girls know, like, first day hair is just not it. It's not ideal. Like, it just never looks as good as it does like a couple days later, and I swear this spray makes it look like a couple days later, even off the first day, if that makes any sense at all. Like, it just, like, I don't know, it breaks up your hair and it gives it texture and it just gives it body and volume. And I used it yesterday when I just blew up my hair yesterday actually, but it makes my hair look like a couple days after a blowout, you know what I mean? Like, or it just has nice volume and like a nice little curl and body to it. This does it. So I really love it. The next thing that I got is the Fenty Beauty What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray, which I haven't actually like even heard of this product up until I saw it in Sephora, and I was like, huh, like I haven't heard any reviews. I haven't heard anyone really talking about it. You guys know I love my setting spray, so you know I had to give it a try. I'm literally like just trying to try every single setting spray from every brand because, like, why not? Tempted to try this right now. It smells really, really good, and if it's supposed to refresh my makeup, then I'm all here for it, and I feel like it totally did. Is it just me, or does like my highlight look like it's beaming a little bit more? Okay, Fenty. I feel like it definitely gave me a refresh, like brought me back to life. I like it. Okay. I'm excited to play with this guy. The packaging again is just so cute. I love like this like lilac purple color. It's so pretty. So next thing that I got the Briogeo Scalp Revive Charcoal and Tea Tree Scalp Treat. Let's try that again. The Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal plus Tea Tree Scalp Treatment. So this year I've really been trying to focus on like just getting my hair to a really, really good place. I'm trying all kinds of products in hopes that something will work. But I only wash my hair once a week, so as you can imagine, I work out, and now considering it's summertime, like you're gonna sweat, and all the products that I put in my hair, like my scalp can tend to get gunky. I mean, that's just that's just a given. So I've been wanting to try like scalp treatments just to make sure that my scalp is clean and it's not like dry or anything like that. So basically says 6 free hair care, no harsh sulfates, no parabens, no silicones, no sulfates, no artificial dyes, and no DEA. The scalp treatment is formulated with a unique complex of tea tree oil, biotin, panthenol, and witch hazel to help soothe dry scalp itchiness and restore hydration. Purifying bichanta charcoal aids in absorbing impurities to help diminish scalp and hair buildup. So I do get a lot of hair buildup because, like I said, I only wash my hair once a week. My scalp gets so itchy sometimes, especially like at the end of that week. It just is like I'm literally going crazy, especially when I'm working out and like you guys, I'm a sweater when I work out, so I get like itchy scalp sometimes. So when I saw this, I was like, yeah, I gotta pick this guy up. So, and had really, really good reviews, so I'm excited to give it a try. I'll definitely let you guys know what I think of this. The next thing I got is the Lilah Be A Glow Face Mist. I have their primer, their like primer glow or whatever it's called. It's like a glow primer, and I freaking love it, you guys. Like, it's so good. I use it on myself. I use it in my freelance kit. It's amazing. So once I like fell in love with that, I was like, okay, I definitely have to try the setting spray or the face mist, which I will say Lilah Be, man, it is expensive. The primer, I have like the little one, and it's like 40 or 50 bucks, and I think this was like $70. It was like $68 or something like that, something crazy. I already fell in love with the primer that I kind of already know I'm gonna fall in love with this. I would spray it now, but I already did the Fenty, so I don't want to layer it up because then I'm gonna end up like looking like a grease ball. I already know, because I know Lilah Be's products, like they are all about the glow. I mean, it's called a glow face mist, so I'll save this for another day, but I'm really, really excited to try this. I actually needed to replenish my like setting sprays because we were running a little low. So the next thing that I got is the Gucci Eclat Soleil. It's the bronzer. I actually had a bunch of you guys tell me to try this bronzer. I almost called it a primer for some reason, but like, how cute. I don't think I own anything from Gucci like cosmetics, so I feel like super bougie. Oh my god, like look at how beautiful and bougie this packaging is. Like oh my god, I love it. I don't even want to play with it. It's so pretty and bougie. I love it. I love that it's gold and that teal, like, oh, so beautiful. But I'll go ahead and just swatch it. I got this in the shade number 3, which I believe is like a medium. Oh, and it just feels so luxurious and soft, like a really, really good formula. So that's it right there. I guess I should get rid of the other swatches that I have. Oh my gosh, yeah, that formula just feels so nice and luxurious, like, and that color just looks very, very pretty. It's looking more like a terracotta kind of shade, which is perfect for me in the summertime. I love those true like orangey terracotta colors in the summer where it just makes me look like a bronze goddess. Like, yes, I can feel it. I can so dig it, okay? The next thing that I got is just another repurchase that I needed for my freelance kit, and it's just the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I got this in the shade, or in the agave one. I know they have like a tinted one as well, but I just got the regular agave one, which is what I prefer. So yeah, I just picked that up for my freelance kit. Then I actually don't own anything from this brand. This is the first thing, but it is the Flawless Make Me Blush Velvet Blush. I got this in the shade Phoenix. Oh, that's so cute. This is clean as fuck, so it's a clean product at Sephora. But yes, I got this in the shade Phoenix. So let's go ahead and open this guy up so I can show you a nice little swatch. Oh my god, I swear they make packaging like impossible. I can never get it to open. Okay, first off, the packaging is really, really cute. I love the matte, like, compact. So cute. I don't know why it looks like that. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that, but it kind of looks like it's old. Yeah, I don't know why it looks like that. I might. Oh my gosh, that's such a beautiful shade. As you guys know, I love these super burnt pinky orangey blushes. This is definitely more on the pink side, but it's so beautiful, especially going into summer. Like, this is like just these two duos, like I already see myself loving it so much. It just screams summer. So I already really, really love it. And the formula feels nice. It doesn't feel chalky or anything. It doesn't have too much fallout or anything. So I think I'm actually really gonna like this. It also has kind of like a sheen to it. So that's really beautiful. And I can already see it's just gonna be very flattering on the cheeks. Makes it look like very hydrated, which I love, especially in the summertime. I got a lot of like summery things because obviously, you know, we're going into summer, you guys. Like, next thing that I got is another blush. You guys, I'm like blush crazed because, I mean, look at me. I have so much blush on right now. But I don't know. I'm obsessed with blush. Every time I sit down and do my makeup, I'm like, all right, let's do natural. Let's not go crazy on the blush. And then I end up walking away looking like this. I don't know. I can't help myself. But the next thing that I got is the Makeup Forever Artist, what is this called? Artist Face Color. This is the blush in the shade B302. I don't think they named their shades anything other than that. And I didn't realize I had gotten like the refill thing. Like, this is supposed to go in a palette, which I didn't realize when I purchased it, which probably makes sense because I was like, wow, this is like pretty inexpensive, but it's because it's supposed to go in a palette. So this is the shade right here. It's a very light plush pink, which I definitely need in my collection because I can't just have all of these like orange shades. For my nice natural light, when I try and do light makeup days, I want something like this, where it's just gonna enhance my natural features and just give me a little color to my cheeks, not like a full red, orange, pinky cheek. You know what I mean, that I'm so obsessed with. And this also has like a little bit of shimmer to it as well, so that's just gonna highlight and make the cheeks just look so flattering and so feminine. This is completely different than this shade. This is definitely a more natural light, just like want a little bit of pigment on the cheeks. This is what I would go for my very, like when I'm going to the pool or the beach or something where I just want a little bit but not too much. This would be perfect, you know what I mean? So it's for those natural days for sure, but still really, really beautiful. I actually don't own any of the Makeup Forever blushes, so that's the first one. And so far the formula feels really nice. It feels very, very like high pigment, as well as the Flawless too. But so far the formula seems really nice, so I'm excited to play with that as well. Then I don't know why I just happened to pick all the blushes at once, but the next thing I got is also a blush, and it's by Nars. It's the shade Torrid. I don't own any Nars blushes. I don't even own Orgasm, which is just crazy, which I almost bought it because I'm like, I just need to have it. Orgasm and Laguna, their bronzer, I don't own. So I really just need to get those just to say I have them. So this is the shade. Again, it's called Torrid, and it's so pretty. Very, very summer vibes with this guy. I'll go ahead and swatch it for you guys as well. The shade actually has like some shimmer flakes on it. It's gonna give you that luminosity as well, and just give you that like really hydrated, glowy cheek look that I freaking love and live for, especially in the summertime. I mean, I love it all the time, but especially in the summertime, you just want to look like glowy and goddessy and just all of those things. You know what I mean? I mean, like, just all those shades are just so pretty. I can't wait to play with all of them. And of course, like the Nars packaging is just so iconic. I love it. The next thing that I got is again just a repurchase, and it's the Drybar Detox Dry Shampoo. You guys, I have tried so many dry shampoos, and this one is by far my favorite. I'm still always buying and trying new dry shampoos because you guys, like I said, I only wash my hair once a week. So my hair gets, I mean, I work out. So even without working out, my hair gets oily. And you guys, I have black hair, and it does, like right when you first initially spray it on, it does give a white cast for sure, but you just work it into your hair. You just, you know, fluff it up a little bit and it goes away. Like I swear, I don't ever have an issue with the white cast or anything because it just rubs off like a couple seconds just running your fingers through your hair. So if you're worried about that, don't be, because I have black hair and it doesn't get any harder than black hair, okay? I love it. It smells amazing. It works so well. It gets all of the oil and all of the nastiness out of my hair, and it just looks like fresh and nice and smells amazing. The smell actually lingers, and that's like really huge for me because if after going like a week without washing your hair, you can imagine it doesn't always smell the best. So the fact that this smells good and it lingers and it stays throughout my hair, definitely recommend trying it if you're in the market for a really good dry shampoo that actually works. Next thing I got is also another repurchase, and it's the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer. I am in the shade 2WO. I think that's Too Warm Olive. I ran out actually like a while ago, and I don't know why I never picked up some more. I just been like trying a bunch of different concealers out, but this is definitely an oldie but a goodie for me. I can always count on this guy to do its job for days where I like want to do my makeup and I have to, like, I'm going somewhere and I want something that I know is gonna look good and stay and last really well. I always go for this guy. It just has such beautiful coverage and the finish is really gorgeous and it lasts. So I really like it, and it's not drying. Lately I've been like running into a lot of concealers that just make my under eyes look really dry and cakey and just bring out like more texture than is like what is really there. So I can always count on this guy to make my under eyes look snatched. The next thing that I got is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, and I got this in the shade Sweet Mouth. I tried the Diamond Milk gloss of hers, and I really loved it. I love the color, I love the formula, I love the smell, so I had to like pick up another one. And so this is the shade Sweet Mouth. So pretty. I mean, her packaging is so cute. Like, it's just gorgeous. It's gonna be hard to tell. This is definitely very similar to Diamond Milk. This one's just a little bit more a pinkier undertone. So I really like this. Again, for summertime, it's gonna be beautiful. So I'll just go ahead and put them side by side. As you can tell, they're very similar. This one is the Diamond Milk, and this one is the Smooth Kiss. What was it? Smooth Mouth. So just one is more pinkier. So very pretty. Love the formulas, and it's perfect for me in the summertime. I'll say her glosses are more on the tacky side, but just a little bit. Like, it's a good medium. It's not like where it's like and you have like those like lines. It doesn't do that, but it's just a little bit more on the tacky side, which is totally fine by me. Next up, I got the, what is this? Path McGrath Lab Metallic, what is this? Or no, Matte Trans Lipstick. Metallic, I don't know where I got that from. So first off, the packaging, like, is this not so freaking cute? I swear, Pat McGrath, like, his packaging is just always like top notch. Oh my gosh, and I feel like this is a really big lipstick. Like, look at how cute. It has like a little lip. I love it. Black and gold, like, will always forever just sell me on anything. I just love black and gold so much. This is the shade Divine Rose. You guys, I had to go to 3 different Sephoras in order to find this in stock, and I didn't like purposely go to each Sephora looking for this. It's just I happened to, like, I went to 2 and they didn't have it, and luckily the 3rd one that I ended up going to, like, throughout that month, they had this shade, so I, you know, had to pick it up. So this is the shade Divine Rose. It's so pretty. It's definitely a more deep rosy shade. I am so here for it. I'm really trying to branch out and not just do browns and nudes, so, you know, I think this is a really good shade to, you know, dive into. The next thing that I got is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. The one that I had gotten was like way entirely too dark. So this is the shade Café con Leche, which is light 2.6. I don't remember which one do I have. Just like not it for me. So I picked up the, what is this? Praline, which is just too dark. So this is definitely what I would use under my eyes when I am super tan, but the Cafe con Leche is actually what I have on today. It's just such a perfect in between. It's not too light and it's not too dark, so I really like this. And the formula, you guys, I'm not gonna swatch it, but the formula, you guys already know, is so good. I used to like stay away from this concealer because just the word creamy in the name just scared the hell out of me, but now it's so crazy how your skin changes as you get older. Now that I'm getting older, I stay away from like the matte concealers that like dry super quickly. I want like creamy, hydrating concealers because I hate dry looking under eyes, and I feel like lately my under eyes have been looking really dry because I've been using concealers that like dry instantly, like the e.l.f. one I'm not a fan of anymore, the MAC Pro Longwear, which I still love MAC Pro Longwear, but it's not my go-to anymore. Like there's tons, like the list goes on, and I actually am really into this concealer because it just leaves my under eyes looking so like replenished and hydrated and just dewy and just so good, so good. I can't believe I ever like hated on it. Like what? What? So the next thing I got is the YSL Touche Eclat All-in-One Glow. So I don't know why it took me so long to get this. I don't know. I don't know why, but I figured, you know, we're going into summertime. I want to start using like something really light, like a CC cream. I'm pretty sure this is like a tinted moisturizer kind of a thing. I just wanted something that was going to be light, hydrating, have a nice glow, a little bit of coverage but not too much, and I figured, you know, why not pick this guy up. This is definitely a fan favorite. I got the shade Honey, so it just says it's a fresh, dewy makeup, natural medium coverage. I feel like this color couldn't have been more spot on. And it has a little pump. Like who doesn't love a good pump? Oh yeah, it's definitely very, very, very lightweight. It feels very, like kind of watery. Like it definitely has like a water base. You can see like, you can hardly, I mean that shade is like really spot on for me. It's so natural and it's such a lightweight formula. So it really just gives your skin just a nice little tint. So it's perfect for summertime. And I definitely feel like I'm going to be using this guy a lot coming this summer. So it's very, very lightweight, which is what I'm looking for in the summertime. Like I don't want to have like this full beat glam. I mean, some days like when I'm doing something, okay, but for the majority, like my everyday, I just want something light that's going to neutralize my skin tone and just make me look a little bit better. You know what I mean? The next thing I picked up is the Boxom Full On Plumping Lip Polish in the shade Dolly. I don't own anything from Boxom, and I actually wasn't a big fan of their glosses. Like just swatching them in the store, they just felt very like tacky. But I was watching a YouTube video. Who was it? It was like Spencer. What's his, I forget what his YouTube channel is called or what it's called, but it's something Spencer. Is it Beat by Spencer? I don't know. He has a YouTube channel. He's a makeup artist. He's a celebrity makeup artist. Something Spencer. And he was talking about this gloss, how it's like literally his all-time favorite gloss. And he's like, you'll thank me once you get it. So I was like, all right, like you don't have to say much more than that. So I went to Sephora, and luckily like they were getting rid of Boxom. They had this literally tiny little section for Boxom, and you know, like when you're walking to check out where they have like all those little knickknacks, like it was right there in this tiny little section, and they had maybe had like 5 shades, and Dolly happened to be one of them. So I was like, okay, this is meant to be. But they're pretty pigmented, I will say, for a gloss. We'll see. Like I said, I've never really owned or played with anything from Boxom, but I've always, like, when I swatched their stuff, it just kind of felt a little on the tacky side for me, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see. It doesn't feel that tacky. Shade looks really nice. It definitely has some shimmery flakes in there, so we'll play with that little guy and see what he's all about. The next thing I got is another blush, and it's by Nars. This is the shade Amor, if I can get it open. I would love to show you guys. It looks really light and kind of dark at the same time. But I'll swatch it for you guys so you have a better idea. And there it is right there. It kind of is giving me like the Kylie Jenner kind of blush look a little bit. It's definitely on the darker sides of blush, like on the blush scale for me and my skin tone and what I prefer. But at the same time, it also looks kind of light. So I don't know. It's definitely a bit different than what I normally reach for a blush, but you know, I like to have variety in my collection, and for the days that I don't want like a crazy intense orangey reddish blush, then you know, I want to be able to have this to reach for. So the next thing that I got is the Laneige Sleeping Care Lip Sleeping Mask, which I have been having my eye on this for so long. I don't know why it took me so long to finally get it, but I did. Better late than never, right? I don't know if I got the tint one or what, or this is like the normal one. You guys know I'm a sucker for any lip products, especially like a lip mask. I am always like sold. And I think this one has like a little tint to it as well. So that's pretty much it. It has like a little light tint. So I'm excited. It smells so good. I would put it on if I didn't have a lip on right now, but I will save this for later tonight when I do my little skincare routine. I got this for myself because the other mask that I got is for my freelance kit, so I had to make sure to get myself something. I don't want my lips to feel, you know, neglected. But yeah, I don't know what took me so long in getting that, because I feel like that's like a pretty big thing that like everyone has that. So the next and final thing that I got is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I have heard really, really good things about this guy as of recently, and specifically Jaclyn Hill. She talked about it. I think she talked about it either on her stories or on her channel about how much she's loving this foundation. And like I've mentioned earlier in this video, I don't really own that many Nars products, which I'm changing. As you can tell, I got at least like 4 things from them today. So you know, we're growing in the Nars collection, but I had to pick up this foundation because she was raving about it. And then when I went into the store to swatch it, it was like, oh my gosh, match made in heaven. It looked so beautiful. The color like just was like so perfect to my skin tone, so I had to pick it up. The finish was gorgeous, and obviously the packaging is just so pretty. It's like so minimalistic, but yet still so aesthetically pleasing. Like I love this packaging. Nars can do no wrong with their packaging. I feel like it's just so iconic. So I got this in the shade Barcelona, which this is definitely the shade that I would use when I am having my tan moment, which is, you know, I've been pretty good about my tanning lately. Especially going into summer, I'm gonna be tan. I'm trying to stay away from the sun this year, so I'm gonna try and keep up with my self tanning, but so creamy, you guys. Like, oh my god. And the coverage is really, really great. The color is beautiful. Like it just looks so perfect on my skin tone that it's really hard to see. I guess now you can tell my tan is wiping off, so you can see that my arm is a little bit lighter than the foundation, but that's just because I don't really have a tan going on right now. But that just feels so nice and so creamy, and the coverage really just looks so good. The coverage looks amazing, so I'm really excited to give this a foundation a try. You guys know I love my foundations. I literally just bought I literally just got 4, so to say I'm excited is an understatement. I love my foundations. I love trying new ones. What can I say? So it is a natural radiant long wear foundation, and let's see what the coverage is like. Meet Nars' first long wear foundation that looks stronger, stays longer with the skin recognition pigments for the truest color match in 16-hour wear, featuring Nars Skin Optimizing Complex. Almost like kind of tempted to like go take my makeup off and do it all over again just so I can play with this. But that's it, you guys. That's all the stuff that I got from Sephora. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, this isn't just from one purchase. I didn't just go and ball out one day at Sephora. It was a couple ball out moments, okay? It was things that I got here and there throughout the month that I just kept accumulating, and I just wanted to save and just do a really huge haul for you guys, because who doesn't love to sit here and talk about makeup for 30 minutes? Like I do. So that all being said, I am so excited to go and play with all this stuff, and I will definitely be talking about all of these products later on in my channel. I'm sure I'll have some favorites and some not so favorites, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys made it through the entire video, y'all are the real ones. thank you. I appreciate you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really does help me out. And hit that little subscribe button too while you're at it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.